Here, I'm gonna do a thing. Okay, we're going to switch to Prologue for a bit. PlayerUnknown is going to be coming on the stream for a little bit to hang out and talk about his game Prologue and what he's been working on. That's going to be in about 40 minutes, but I'm going to jump in and play the game for a bit first. And I'm going to keep playing it. My plan is to play it like while we're chatting, kind of. Wow, this wasn't in the game last time I played it. So that's good. I think I looked at that earlier. I went in game to make sure it was working. And it was, but I think whatever run I was doing is just I'm starting a new one. So if you haven't seen this, first of all, there's a demo for this on Steam, so you can actually play it now if you want to. You can actually check it out for yourself. I haven't played it in a while. There've been a lot of updates since I last played. It's basically like an immersive survival experience where you're trying to get to this weather tower. And the main thing is, this game uses, like the main thing PlayerUnknown's been working on, as far as I know, and he'll talk about it, of course, when he's here later, is this uses its own terrain generation system, but it's like large scale. And from my testing that I did previously, it's like very, very good. Like he asked me to play test it, and I did. I only played like probably 5 or 6 hours, but I was like constantly just trying to find problems, you know? And there were some, but not very many. So it's pretty cool and potentially has a lot of other applications. I don't know if that's what the plan is exactly, but we'll find out later from the man himself. So every time you play this, you're going to have a different map. You're going to have a totally different map. So potentially, like I think the idea is that this technology for the terrain generation could be used for something larger scale or something else. Anyways, when you start, you always start in this like cabin. It's a little different than it was when I played last. There's actually some different stuff you start with. Wow. A hammer. Wow, can I use this? Can I use this? Oh my god. Wow. Okay. That's cool. That being said, wow, those are some loud headphones. What are like important things? This thing. Ferro rod. Boom. Wow, there's a fire already made for me. One cool thing about this is you can pick up and interact with like everything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can like pick up whatever you want. I don't know. Here's a pot. Would you like a pot? Obviously, I don't think there's much use for these things. But you know, whatever. Maybe you're really into plates. Wow, can I take this jacket? Yeah, I can. Clean up the room. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, it is kind of messed up. So, the main thing is, it's a survival game, so you have to do hunger, thirst, and temperature. In the top right, you can see the 3 meters. That's what the 3 meters are. I have actually never made it to the weather tower, even though I played quite a bit, because when I was doing it, I was really testing stuff and not super focused on getting there. So actually, I've never made it because I died, and I was testing stuff like there's water. I was testing swimming and stuff like that. It didn't go very well. It didn't go very well for me. Wow, food. Can I eat these? Use. I don't know if I can actually eat this. It's a dry apple. I'm assuming I can eat it. What else we got in here? Is there anything in here? That looks like hot water. I have a ladle. Now hold on. Can I use this? I don't know. I have no idea. This is not just a ladle, it's a wide ladle. Okay, I got a compass. So that's good. Any food in the fridge? Keep pressing F to use things. Okay, I think my house is a trash and there's nothing in here. Other than all this extremely useful stuff. Like these crackers. Wait, this is a coaster. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I tried to eat the coaster. Do I need a flashlight? Probably. It would be nice to have a lot of... How much inventory space does this take up? This is like fire starting stuff. Also, when you play this, when I played it before, you're gonna have completely different, like... Wow, I've never seen the hail. You're gonna have completely different weathers. Like, sometimes it's gonna be snowy, sometimes it's not. There's storms. Anyways, I think we're like pretty warm and stuff, so maybe we just... Oh, maybe I should... Hold on, let's go back inside and look at the map and figure out where we're supposed to go. Uh-oh. Okay, we can just follow the river northeast. I think all the black circles are like other like houses and cabins and trailers and stuff. You type Prologue in Steam. There's a command. We actually have a command. If you type !Prologue, there's a link to the Steam page. So if you want to check out the demo, you can check it out there. Uh-oh. And, like, of course, when you launch the game, like, it's like, you know, hello, this is extremely early, like, alpha build. Don't worry about all the stuff that's broken. So. One of the things I actually talked about in my feedback that I gave PlayerUnknown when I playtested a little bit was, like, it was really cool how, like, a lot of the forests have downed trees, which is kind of cool. Because that's actually kind of realistic. So that's cool, except for where there's a lot of small branches in the ground, you like can't walk over them. Where's the river at? I'm trying to find this river. Should have been like, okay, listen. Should be over here. There should be a river. Yeah, it sucks when there's like a little thing like this and you can't walk over it. You have to jump. Wow, look at this. Anything good? Ooh. Mushrooms, what kind? Black trumpet. Chad, are these okay to eat? Of course, yes. Okay, perfect. Maybe am I reading the compass wrong or something? Is this an orienteering compass or something like that? Shows north. Wait. No, hold on a second. I think we're lost, and that's unfortunate. I went east and I didn't find a river. I think we're gonna die. Oh, it's becoming non-hailing now, and that's good. That's good. Maybe I didn't go enough east, but I've gone pretty far east, man. It was a good run. So I think when your temperature, it gets below that blue line on the top right. Hard to see on the stream, maybe. There's a little blue line. That's when it's bad. Here's some big rocks. Some big tall rocks. I feel like I hear the river. But I'm not sure. Dang, I'm getting a lot of stutters. It's just, I don't know, chat. I don't know where it is. All I did was go east. I don't know what to tell you. Unless I'm reading the compass wrong. Oh, okay, I'm shaking. I'm shaking now. I need Quest to come and build me a fire. What if that's not a river on the map? But it's gotta be, right?
There's no better way to spend thick.
Somehow, I don't know. Maybe it was... Did I walk over the river? Was it frozen or something? This is bad. I don't think there's any coming back from this. Well, never say never. We just need to... God. Hold on, I gotta check something real quick. Okay. I think we're dead. I don't know. I think we're... I mean, I can build a fire. I mean, it's winnable. It's winnable, but... Oh, look at this! We're saved. We're saved. We're saved. Wow, this is a nice... Let's just live here. Do you guys have a map? Okay. I left the Pharaoh rod in the other house. Well, I think I'm dead. Oh, food. What's this? Oh my god, smoked salmon. Okay. What's this? Oh, a flare. That should work. Okay. I did try. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know how that happened. How did I leave the Pharaoh rod? That's like the one thing that's the most important to have, and I left it in the other house. Wow, this house is stacked with like food and stuff. Oh my god. Now there's like a way to listen, there's a way to turn this on. Okay, now I have electricity. Oh my god, but I don't know if there's a heater or anything. I think the fire is the heater. Okay, also, okay, here's what I'm gonna do actually. I think I'm dead, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna actually run the PlayerUnknown just sent me... I had this on my other PC. When I played this before, I've never played on this PC. I have a code for the dev branch, which might be like a more up-to-date version. So I'm gonna try to grab that real quick. And then maybe I'll get him on the phone. Maybe not Discord. Let's see here. I helped develop the game? No, in no way did I help develop the game. No. I did like 5 hours of testing. That's it. Wow, PlayerUnknown said it has a surprise he can show us live. Wow, I guess that's why I need to be in the dev branch. Oh my gosh. I wonder if it's a... What is it? It could be something like... It could be a tent, or a bear, or a gun, or... multiplayer. No. It's not that. It's not that. Alright. He's going to be a few minutes. So I'm just going to start. Okay. We're back in. Wow, how am I walking? Okay. This is a Pharaoh rod, and I am not going to leave it behind. Okay, see, that's very different. Like, this time we spawned... It's kind of dark. This time we're on, like, top of a mountain or something. We have electricity. It's very dark, though. We have electricity, but there's this whole, like, you can, like, do stuff with fuses. I don't know. I haven't really messed with it. But I can't even... let's see. Where's my flashlight at? Okay, nice. Okay. Chat, be cool. I'm going to call PlayerUnknown. Hello?
How are you?
Wow, great. How are you?
Good to talk to you after all this time.
Yeah, it's
for a while,
crazy.
but,
And thanks for reaching out. Everyone's freaking out on stream. Also,
hey,
maybe have the chat. I don't know if you have the chat open, but it could be a good idea.
I will.
Okay.
Yes, I will do
Because
that.
people are going to have a lot of questions. And I'm telling them now, chat, just leave the PUBG questions for another time, okay? That's not what this is about. So how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Now that I have something to show.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Exciting.
It's been a long time coming. I think I was looking back.
There's
I
no
did
better way
the
to
ARG
spend
post
6
yesterday on
bucks.
Twitter that, like, it's been since 2019 we announced this, and it's taken almost 6 years to get something that's playable. So it's been quite the journey. But I'm pretty proud and happy about what we have out at the moment.
Very
There's no
cool. Yeah,
better
it seems
way
like
to
it's
spend
always the kind of
6
thing
bucks.
with games. I haven't done any game development, but it seems like it always takes longer than you think. And it's like a
Yeah, the
never-ending
problem,
thing.
like, doing something new is tough, and there's many books being written about it, but trying to do something that isn't industry standard is quite hard for people to get their head around. An emergent space, especially from a game designer point of view, is very tough because you have to give up control. You're just building a bunch of emergent systems, and that's not textbook building a game. It's not orange paint. It's just you get better, right? So,
Right.
Excuse my French.
No, you're
but
good. Thanks for giving us that
so that and finding a leadership team as well, because, like, when I started doing this, I basically got given a bunch of money and told to lead a studio, and I have like 0 years executive experience in the games industry, right? I come from being a freelance photographer and DJ and designer. So at the start, initially, I picked some good people, but they just didn't have the right talent or the right experience to get a research idea into production. So thankfully, I met David Podfeld from Massive about 3 years ago now, and he introduced me to Kim, and I found Laurent, our CTO, and I now have, like, we always had a good core team that we built up over those 6 years, but we just didn't have the right leadership, and now we do. And over the past year, what they've managed to do and achieve in Unreal, really, I'm just so happy, because I was like, at some stage, I thought, will I ever get this? Like, it's a simple survival game, right? I didn't want to do anything too crazy. And I thought, well, this shouldn't be hard to make. Like, it's not that, but it's taken that long to get it done. And it still needs a lot of work, but I'm really happy with the terrain tech, especially. It's exciting.
Yeah, that's the most exciting thing on my end as well, is the terrain stuff. And I'm sure everyone will see how good it is, because I talked to you about the feedback I gave. Where I play a lot of like DayZ and stuff, where there are so many problems with the maps, even that are not generated, where there's like just so many floating terrains and things that are broken you can't get on, and all kinds of stuff like that.
No, it's funny, and this does exist in our game still. There was one of the weather tower location stamps that's just far too high, so it was just causing cliff spawn to happen that would just block your access to the weather tower. And we're adding a little bit of mantling and climbing height. So
Cool.
yes, you have your compass, you have your map. No, you don't have a map, do you?
Not yet, but I really need it. I just did a short
it's
run
on the
before
table.
this, and I left my ferro rod, and it was bad.
Yes,
So-
but if you find a cabin that has electricity, you can pop logs on the cooker. And
Wow,
it'll,
really?
I learned that myself. Some streamer I saw doing it.
Oh my
and
god!
I was
Like I could put
of course,
logs
that
on the
makes sense.
stove.
Yeah, there's some logs outside the door.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, that's hilarious that you didn't know that it was possible and someone figured it out.
But no, in my head, once I saw it, I was like, well, of course it's possible because it's all systemic.
Right.
Yeah, and you can use F to put stuff under your arm, right? Instead of carrying it in your backpack. So if you use F
Oh,
to
I
pick it
see, I
up,
see,
and
I
then you
see,
can
I
use
see.
OR to place.
Okay.
Because,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, nice. Oh, well, how do I place?
And there's
R? Okay.
And then, yeah, OR.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
And then you have to turn on the stove.
Oh my gosh.
The little
See,
switch.
I never even did. Wow, I never even messed with this before.
Oh, no. There you go.
Oh my gosh, nice. Okay. Well, that's amazing. Well, I was telling people before how it's cool. I love when we've actually played a couple games that do this recently, where like you can touch everything. And even though most of it is like at the moment probably not very useful, but it's exciting to be able to touch everything because of stuff like
But that's
this.
the plan, is that everything is meant to be interactable, right? Even the plates. But
Wow, really? Okay.
someone did find a use for, there was a drying rack or something, and it's actually one of the
Is this safe?
PUBG moderators, Dan, or community managers, he found that stuff was slipping off rocks outside trying to light fires. So he put down a drying grate and then put his logs on top of that, and then that stopped the logs rolling down. So it's just
cool.
discovering these kind of emergent ways to do stuff. I love. It's like I have 150 hours in the game already.
Wow!
It's,
oh my gosh!
nice. And now we've added that, like, if you light a fire outside when it's raining, it'll put the fire out. When it's a blizzard, it's -20. So if you're not indoors, you're probably going to die, even if you're standing right next to a fire. But
right.
We're aiming now just to get it nice and intuitive, right?
Yeah. Can I just say, it's nice to hear that you're playing your own game, because that is a big problem. As someone who plays all the new games that come out, it's very apparent sometimes that the people who make many games, maybe most games, don't play their own game. So that's cool. That's very cool.
I think there's a general issue when a company grows bigger, that like once you're beyond 100, 200 people, then there's just so many layers of authority and approval that it gets very difficult then to do new things and do risky things, because, most of the bigger companies are publicly traded and there's all kinds of stuff for consideration.
Right. And that's why most of the best things these days are coming from indie studios, in my opinion. The better products.
If you look at most of the biggest games in the last 20 years, like Dota, CSGO, PUBG, right? They all came from mods, right? I mean,
big companies
so
are
you
just
can't
trying
burn
to
the
make money,
cabin down yet.
So. Yeah, I was actually going to ask that. Like, this doesn't seem very safe, but that's okay.
No, but people have tried. They've tried to set cabins on fire from day one, which I was very happy with. We are planning to allow you for cabin destruction at some stage, that you can burn it down. In a meeting yesterday, talking about a roadmap for early access, I was saying, like, I'd love for you, it'd be very difficult, but to set the forest on fire. right? That would be super cool.
Yeah, man,
If it
there's
was that
some game that
systemic.
does that. I don't know, but it's like hilariously scary when that happens.
And yes, it'll be
Can you
a
pick
bit
this
of
up?
work, but
No,
our
I don't think
art
you
lead
can.
yesterday during the meeting was like, hang on,
I don't think you
I
can.
think I've thought of a way to do that that is quite cheap. So you
Icarus
never
does
know, we
that?
might be able to burn a fire soon, or burn the forest soon.
Now, can I just ask you? I just need a reminder because I couldn't find this river in my last run. This is a normal compass, right? It's not like an orienteering
Yep.
compass. Okay, so north is north. Okay,
Exactly. Yeah.
all right, nice. Well, I'm gonna make my way
I've even
try to
been
get to this
asked
river.
in Discord.
There's a cliff,
yeah,
though.
it's. You might die just because. Is the snow ending or starting? I think it's.
I think it's starting, so that might be bad. Do you think I should wait?
I mean, you can just go explore and die and
Yeah, I
then
can
try
just
again.
die. Yeah, listen, I've done that plenty of times. The other thing is, this map looks like I'm on a cliff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right at the edge. If you go probably
So, I
north,
probably
you'll
need to
see
go-
the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get down safely.
No, but if you go
If I
down
go
to the east,
east,
there's that kind of
Yeah,
passage,
yeah,
right?
I see that. Yeah.
I shouldn't be backseat gaming. I'm
No,
sorry.
no. That's why I have you here. No, backseat away. Well, this
Well,
is
you
a
should
great
see a
view
nice
of
view.
the size of the map. Like, holy heck.
So the nice thing with the reason I got you to download the dev version is that we now allow you to. There's a map editor. You can draw pictures, and then it'll generate a river based on the picture, basically. So
Wow, okay.
I can give you a command that can load in your
Okay.
logo, for example, and have that like in the center of the map, essentially.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, well, if I die, I die. Unless you think I should wait. Like, if I wait, will the snow stop? After, like, how long do I have to wait?
No, I mean you can. I mean, if you can run down and get down to the bottom of the hill, there's probably more cabins down there.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah.
400 cabins on the map, so
Right, okay.
it's not just the ones that are marked.
Right, yeah.
There's a
okay.
bunch more. So you can survive. You've got good heat up at the moment, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably survive for at least 10 minutes, maybe, right? But once it's full blizzard, then it knocks your heat back quickly.
No better way to spend $6.
Well, worst case scenario is I'm dead, and that's fine.
I've died many times.
Like, this might look winnable, chat, but it's not. Trust me, I've done this before.
Dude,
Yeah, you slip and you just slide down and you die. I've tried
Yes.
this multiple times.
I've got down the jump height, so I can kind of jump down cliffs because I understand how high I can jump now without falling.
Right.
It doesn't kill you unless it's too high. You get kind of there's a fall over animation. If you do 3 of those in a row, then you die. But if you let that fade away, it kind of you're back to full health almost. But we're even discussing maybe taking away death from hunger and thirst and just focusing on your warmth. So if you've no hunger or no thirst meter, then you just regulate your heat a lot more, right? So you just lose heat faster, for example.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. So the ultimate thing that kills you is just being cold.
Exactly. But then we also want to open up like a free roam mode, so you have this game mode, but also you can just set the weather whatever you want and just go hiking, essentially.
Right. This is not going well.
I'd
Probably.
like.
I thought I was going to be able to go. Oh boy.
That's the other thing about the
I'm going
maps
back
is
to the cabin.
They're a lot bigger than you think, right? Like,
Yeah, how big is the map?
it's 8x8, so essentially, I guess PUBG size, right?
Right. Well,
But
it
a full
depends,
square.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So is
And
this
generated by ML.
Is
essentially.
this like? I know you've talked about in like some interviews and stuff about like super large scale. What's your interest in that? I think I've seen you talk about that.
I have, yes, mentioned it a few times.
Yeah.
So this is like this first game, Prologue, is like our testing out the terrain generation system we have,
Right.
And we call it guided generation because it works off, as I'll show you soon. Like you can give it an image, and it can create a map based on this is where the rivers are, this is where the mountains are, and you still give you kind of empower smaller teams to do more using these tools. So. Because I want to do massive worlds, the biggest problem with doing massive worlds is data. like Microsoft Flight Sim stream the data to you. So you know, if you're in a bad connection or have a bad connection, you're not going to get the full experience. And doing worlds of Earth scale, you just have to rethink how you make the worlds. And doing them in a traditional way doesn't really work for the scale I want to go to. And it's not about doing Earth scale worlds, it's about taking scale out of the equation. So making every system scalable. And we figured the way to do that was to generate stuff locally using very domain specific machine learning agents. So we do, for example, a low res base map, then we use another agent to up res it.
Above my pay
And
grade.
then at the moment we use Unreal's procedural content generation system to generate the cabin placements and the foliage and stuff. But in our own engine, that'll all be done essentially locally by your machine. So enabling us to go to very great scale, because if you and me have the same world that's generated by this small agent on our PCs, then all you really have to pass is player position. And that means maybe millions of players then can play in the one world together. Because right now you have to pass so much telemetry. So it's all about just rethinking. I say like I'm building a combustion engine in Age of Horses, and horses are wonderful, but they're not going to get you to the moon. And sometimes to build the next platform, you have to just rethink the framework completely. And the way that we build games right now is we've been doing it for the last 20 years, right? Like it's the same kind of methodologies, and I'm just trying to leverage machine learning to empower small, like as you see, we can generate a pretty nice 8x8 kilometer map like every time you play, and there's billions of them, and they're guided, right? So we're allowing people to share seeds, or even adding run time into the end screen. So because we have speedrunners in the community already trying to run maps, we have people creating maps with like mazes, right, on them to try to, you know, so I really want to be open about this tech because I think it's really cool, and what it empowers the community to do is really, really cool. So, like, I want to be as open as I can. But yeah, it's exciting. I'm really, the community are really taking it and running, right? I mean, it's exciting to see, and not one piece.
Dong.
Yeah. So, like,
wow,
I did
really?
I did an eggplant, of course, you know, industry standard. But yeah, not very many people.
Dong.
Not even one.
Well, it'll happen. It'll come.
Oh, but once it goes public, yeah. 5-10 seconds.
Yeah. Amazing. It's taking me a long time to warm up. Dang, it's bad out there.
Yeah, because it's -20. You can close the windows as well and board up the windows. Oh no, there's no hammer in the starter cabin anymore, so you can't. But over the other side, there should be a window you can close.
There was. If you're playing the demo, though, chat. If you're playing the demo, there is a hammer. So with the hammer, you can board up windows. I didn't know that. Do you have to have wood, or do you just use the hammer?
Well, you can also, we're allowing you to break apart tables and stuff and use as firewood, and also to board up. So you pick up the hammer, and once you equip it, if you put some items under your arm with F, then you get the interaction, the blue like hammer things into things. It's super basic right now, like first iteration.
One question I have then about that is, how do you get players to know how to do that kind of thing without... Because, like, one thing I love about this game and games like this are, like, no UI, figure it out. But the problem with that is, you know, you have some cool stuff, like the thing with the hammer where you can fix windows, and the player has no idea how to do that. Like, I would have had no idea. Well, like, obviously trying stuff is good, and maybe that's what you want. But I'm just curious, like, how you would tackle, like, trying to get players to understand what to do, because some people will get discouraged with that kind of game, you know.
Oh, 100%. And I get that, and it's a discussion we have internally a lot. But that Lucy gets to the weather station is meant to be a cutscene. So hopefully when we exit early access, that will be part of the game where there is another character showing you what to do. And it's going, you can board up windows, you can do this. And then they say, Lucy, get to the weather tower. I don't want to reveal too much. But there is this kind of tutorial intro screen that shows you very basically how to interact with the world, right? But I really want to leave the discovery of most of it up to you, because these are pretty simple systems. And we do plan to expand on them. I want to be able to build tree houses, right? I mean, at some stage using the hammer. But someone did find a glitch where they could jump on top of planks up into the clouds. So it was just like a single series of plants all the way to the clouds, which I love, right? Like, I want it left in. But
Oh shoot.
Good bugs, when bugs become features.
Right.
Now, okay, now it's died down, so the temperature will be fine. It'll be just -2.
-2.
Oh, you're 42. It's fine.
-2. That sounds fine.
Yeah. No. If once the blizzard stops, then you can go exploring.
Guess you think I'm good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
nice.
got like 41 degrees health or heat.
Yeah.
That'll keep you going for a while.
Okay, so like
I
I
think
go
when
east.
you're running as well, you're gaining a little heat.
Okay. So you would think you agree going east? Like I see the place you're talking about.
Yeah.
It opens up,
but I think
I feel like
I think either go there or maybe down where the river is. So just keep going east until you can get down.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best. Is there a heat buff? No, I mean like you have warmth in the top right. Are there birds yet? That was my main complaint.
No, there are sounds.
Yeah, I hear now. I'm hearing like
something.
night animals, like I'm hearing crickets and stuff.
Yes. No, it's really the sound design. I've been very happy with. And actually, I was in Spain a while ago, and I heard this peeping at night.
Okay, we gotta go this way.
Peep. So I recorded it. I asked ChatGPT if it could analyze and figure out what animal it was, and it came back. Yeah, that's the midwife toad, which makes these beeps, and we needed something for our overcast soundscape. So you might be hearing beeping frogs in the game soon.
Oh, nice.
But again, any animal we want to add, I don't want it to be visible because that requires a whole lot of other animation work. There's been talk about hunting and stuff, but right now it's more about taking the systems we have and kind of balancing, refining, optimizing. Because I already think it's enough fun that we can expand on what we have.
Right, because I know a lot of people too. Like the first thing people asked from my chat where I saw was people asking about multiplayer, and I told them, I'm like, that's not like, I'm assuming this is
no,
right,
I keep
but like,
saying
that's not how it's designed,
like,
you know?
Well, no, I'd love to see this as a co-op multiplayer game with a bigger map. If we could do like 16 by 16 kilometers, and maybe even have like alone game modes where like you and 4 friends have to try to survive in different quadrants of the map for as long as you can, right? This kind of interaction would be cool, but we just don't have the resources to do it right now.
I can't figure out how to go east.
Oh. No, you can maybe...
This is east. I look really stupid right now, but there's just cliffs everywhere. Also, chat, again, if you want to play this, the demo is on Steam, and we have a command, !Prologue, so if you want to check it out for yourself, it's a little bit of a different build than I am playing, because I have special access, but check it out and wishlist it too, because that helps, doesn't it, in some way? I don't know how Steam works, but...
It helps the algorithm get you seen. But also, we have a Discord, community.pp.studio, and we're running a playtest with the full game at the moment. And you can sign up, and if you've got a public Steam profile, it's a pretty easy process to access the key. And there's, a playtest running all week. That is essentially this build.
I have a question for you. How much... I think I'm going to try to use these rocks. How much does how's your work? This is not a question necessarily about the game exactly, but I was actually just thinking about how's your. This is kind of a personal question, but your work-life balance with being a game dev. Because game dev is something I had been interested in getting into, but as a streamer, like my God, it takes over my life. And I'm wondering, like, you know, as a dev, like, how much does this take over your life? Especially being the lead.
I never stopped thinking about it.
I'll be okay.
Really, I mean. It's like, especially with this, like I have I'm okay. Like I have a story and a lore I'm thinking about. Just press space. Sorry.
No, it's good. I fell in a hole. Oh. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, so.
I might have to.
No.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm going to send you an image, right, on chat, and then I'm going to send you a command. Right, so...
Okay, do I download this? Yeah, download the image.
Download the image, and then this command, you need to figure out where it is on your PC and replace this path with the proper path and put it into your launch options in general settings.
Okay,
you have launch options in Steam.
All right.
If you open up properties.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best here. Hold on, save image. All right, chat, bear with me.
There's no better way to spend $6.
Okay, so I need to put this image in this path, or do I need to? Sorry.
No. So basically, wherever you save the image, you can right-click and copy path or copy file location to path. Paste that in. You have to take out the braces or the brackets, not the brackets, the inverted commas.
Copy as path.
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
And after the equals, put it in. Take out the.
Okay, got it. And I want to do it as a launch
And then
option?
just put that into your launch options in the properties in Steam.
Restart the game then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is interesting.
It took me a few attempts to get it right, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks.
Okay. It's been a while since I've done launch options. Okay, here it is. I put it in my launch options.
Yeah.
That just relaunch the game.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then this is how easy it will be to share maps with people, because they just have an image like this, and then they can just share it with another person with the seed number, and then they can play the same map.
Okay. For everyone watching that's not seeing this part of it, PlayerUnknown sent me an image of like a black and white image of my logo, and I guess that's going to be the map.
So the white areas it's basically this image defines where the rivers are on the map. So the white areas will be water, basically.
Okay.
And we hope to add more stuff that you can add more colors that will define where mountains are, where other biomes are, etc.
Okay. I'm clicking start.
But I love the speed at which it does it. Like, this is just start the game, and
I'm going to guess that I did something wrong.
and not only that, but if you keep reloading the game, every different seed will give you a slightly different map. So it'll never be the same map, even using the same image.
Wow. I'm assuming I'm going to have screwed something up, but we'll get it eventually.
No. Just pick up the map and have a look. Oh, you screwed something up.
Nailed it. I told you. I told you I would. But we'll figure it out. Hold on.
Can you paste me the path you used?
Yeah. Chat, I'm not a game developer, okay?
Be.
I play the games. I'm too dumb for this. Oh, wait. I didn't put the... Listen, man. I'm going to fix it. I already know what's wrong.
I see. Yes.
I didn't put the
part in front?
Yes. Yeah, I didn't do the important part. Now I did. I'm launching the game again.
Telling the game what to do.
Game again.
I was watching one streamer that, like, he was reading the map wrong. He was going east when he thought he was going west.
Oh, God.
He had mixed up the two locations. And I was not literally screaming at the screen, but I was like, oh my God, dude, like, how have you not... And then someone in chat said to him, man, like, you're reading the map wrong. And you could see him, like, bring up the compass, bring up the map, bring up the compass, bring up the map. And then there was like 5 seconds of silence. And then it's like, chat, I think I fucked up. But that journey of discovery is why I love these kind of games, right? Like, it's trusting that the players they're smart, right? Like, they'll figure it out.
Well, and it's satisfying. Like, it's satisfying not having a map that's telling you where you are, where, like, showing you a waypoint where you need to go. I've come to hate games that, like, whenever I play games that have like a cluttered UI and it's like, go to this waypoint, go to this waypoint, I just lose my mind now. I just can't do it.
So I was asked about this, about, like, it's with PUBG, you should know where you are on the map, because that's not the game. The game is you fighting other people, right? Like with Prologue, the game is the map. And figuring out where you are on the map. So, you know, it's just about, and we were talking about adding stamina, but I don't want it because movement shouldn't be impaired, right? Like, have one thing to focus on, your temperature, and it gives you that sense of exploration.
Okay, it definitely worked. I can already see it on the map.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, okay. Okay, so Where are we?
So if you want real quick, you
So is
can
that water?
access the cheat menu, right?
Okay. Ooh, I'm a cheater, chat.
So just
You caught me.
yeah, press equals.
Okay. Okay. Cheat menu.
So equals or plus.
Yeah,
There you
got
go.
it.
So click and then bring up the cheat menu, the first one.
Toggle cheat menu.
And you can change weather and all kinds of stuff, right? So press
Wow.
immortal.
Okay.
And then press
Naturally.
no clip reel.
Okay.
Right.
And then close this. Oh, now I'm flying.
Yeah, and
wow.
then just click anywhere on the screen and then press equals again to get rid of the sign or to get rid of the.
Wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go. You need to there. No, nice. So now you can speed up using your mouse.
Oh, nice. Mouse. Okay, here we go.
Mouse wheel. Yes. Sorry.
Wow, I don't want to go too fast and break the game. Okay. All right. Oh wait, I should probably look.
So
okay, I'm doing that thing.
Weather.
I'm doing that one thing that you just talked about. Yeah, maybe I need to change the weather, but I don't know. Oh God, where's the cabin? I don't know where my compass. I didn't bring a compass.
It's okay. Get high enough, and you can see everything.
Okay. Can I change the weather in the cheat menu?
Yes.
Wow,
There's a whole
okay,
weather
nice.
menu. Well, you can see that, so it'll be there in front of you, basically.
Kill Lucy, you monster.
Yes. So weather is press cheat menu again. Sorry. The menu option. Sorry, yeah. There's a weather menu.
Clear sky. Wow, this is amazing. Okay. How high can I go? Am I going to break anything?
Oh, no. It's pretty...
Okay.
Works pretty good. You might need to speed up as you get higher, basically. Press E to ascend, sorry.
Gotta get to the other side. Wow, okay. So this was just made from this image you sent me. So, in theory, you could black and white an actual real map of something.
So I've done that on Twitter at the moment. I've started a thread where I have a basic river map, and I'm just tweeting out a new image from that simple schematic every day to show you the variety you get from all these maps. But yes, it's as simple as define where the water is and it builds the map.
Wow, okay. That's very cool.
With crossings in the water sometimes. There's cabins everywhere.
Very cool. When the game is eventually in early access, when do you think that'll be?
We're still discussing that, but I want to do a bit more community development first.
There's a crossing here.
I said, we're thinking about, we haven't decided yet, but we've got some really good feedback and adding a free roam mode. So this kind of menu is accessible for everyone, essentially.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask about that because,
Yeah.
This is the kind of tool where I know you talked about it. You want this kind of tool to be in the hands of the players because that's how new things are built.
No, exactly, right? And it's easy to share seeds. It's easy to share ideas. And we're leaving everything open. So, some people just want to hike around a map, right? I mean, I don't want to have the weather as a burden. So, having a free roam mode where you can access the weather, as you saw, and all the other controls, and just basically give people the freedom to create whatever experience they want. Also, the rivers are very first gen right now, but we hope to change the variety basically of types of riverbank. We just have to get it working first, and then we moved on to something else. But they will improve.
Cool.
And there'll be lots more crossings like this, right? So you don't have to get wet, because once you get wet, your clothes get wet, and you get colder quicker.
You get cold, right? Yes, I experienced that. I experienced that firsthand on one of my first runs. Very cool. Also, if anyone in chat has questions that they want to ask, you can, chat, go ahead. You can look, or I can look, or whatever. Because I know a lot of people are going to have questions. Some of them will be stupid. And leave PUBG out of it, chat.
Don't make me tap the sign.
Clothing options. Well, yeah, when you visit the different cabins, there are all kinds of, there's this one, giant backpack that's, it's awesome when you get it because you can put so much stuff in it. So there's a bunch of different stuff you can find
gear.
to be warmer.
But we plan to add more variety to that. So having various levels of tear, wear and tear, this kind of stuff that like maybe if some of the backpacks get too wet, they're not very usable, or they make stuff inside wet. This kind of idea that we have the systems. It's just about now adding some variety.
Any plans? Any plans for animals? Well, I think you mentioned there's no visible animals, and there probably won't be.
No, I did have an idea for a bear cave, where you have to just sneak around the bear and sort of get the good items in the cave. But again, it's just about managing resources. That like this
Right.
is really to test the guided generation system. There's a map editor in this as well that you can look at also when you're finished with this. That shows you like what you can do. Yeah, very prototype version of it.
Wow,
But
okay.
yeah, we want to. It's testing the terrain really. Like we do a plan for like several DLCs after full release as well to expand on the story and add more systems. So maybe at some stage animals in the game, but right now it's not really a priority. It's about creating like a really good guided generation system that creates quite beautiful worlds, right? With good systems.
Just single
underneath
player
them.
for now. Very cool.
Oh, also you can press 5 to get rid of the map.
I was
so you
gonna
can
ask
clear
that.
your
Is it
view.
like holster? Okay. I feel like this. So what was that map editing thing you're talking about? Is that in the game? In game?
Oh no! So if you want to exit again,
Okay.
and then just change the launch command to just map editor,
Wow.
one word.
Okay. Will you be
No
able to
equals,
dig
no
or
nothing.
cut down trees? There isn't. Wait, is there an axe?
No.
There's a hammer.
So there is a hammer, and we have discussed this, and the answer Scott, our creative director, said was like, "Have you tried to chop down a tree? Do you know
Yeah.
how long it takes? Right? Like it's
Yeah.
not a few clicks and you're done. So I'd rather have like destructible objects and cabins rather than maybe at some stage we might allow you to chop down trees, but it's not really the type of game we're trying to make, right? It's not really a crafting game. It's more a diegetic putting things together game.
Right. What's the passage of time scale versus IRL? I think it's pretty quick. Like,
Faster.
yeah, much faster, right?
Yeah.
Because when I was playing that first run, it was night and then almost day again, I think.
Mhm.
So it's fast, and the weather
like-
changes fast as well. Like it'll snow and it'll be like a blizzard, and then it'll clear,
Yeah.
which
And the
makes
game's
sense
meant
for
to be a little
gameplay.
bit sort of glitchy. It's meant to be a bit random, and we explain that eventually, at some stage in the future. But yes, we're also doing a lighting pass at the moment to make nighttime a little bit more readable. I'd like more cinematic night than like pure black.
Yeah,
So
because that is nice because let me tell you, people. I play a lot of games where there is night, like survival games, and everyone hates it. Everyone hates it. There are games like even like I know like
I
Rust.
found it from
I know Rust is a
Yeah.
completely different game, but like at night, probably 60 to 70% of the players in Rust just go AFK at night. They just don't play. They
Yeah.
go in their base and they go AFK. So like
Oh,
it's
I noticed that
cool,
in the early
but
days in Battle Royale that like we had night rounds, and it was only like 10% of the time a night round would spawn. But people just don't like it. It's too much pressure that
Yeah.
you're playing a Battle Royale at night. That it's just there's too many layers of stress that it just doesn't become enjoyable after a few rounds. So people just don't like it. So I want to make it much more readable at night.
yeah, I think that's good. And I live in like a foresty area, and at night if I go outside, it is actually so dark you can't see anything.
So okay, first of all, don't click the import path button.
Okay.
'Cause
Oh
that will
my
crash the
god.
game.
Okay. Okay.
So what you can do is if you just click and draw on the black square, the
Okay.
first lever under river changes the scale of the brush, so you can make it thinner, fatter. I'd recommend thinner, or else you're just going to get up with oceans essentially.
Wow. Okay.
And then you can press invert, and that changes into a razor basically.
Oh. Wait, invert. Oh, I clicked it twice.
Oh no,
Oh,
press it again. Sorry, one more time.
Thick sucks.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. Wait, so these are. So I'm drawing rivers. Now I'm resisting
yes.
the urge to draw a dong. I'm not going to be the first. I'm not going to be the first.
Yeah, I mean, very clippable moment right there.
Okay. Sorry. So these are rivers. Chat, I don't know what to do. I'm too nervous. Everyone's watching. Um,
Yeah, like that's when you're asked to show your work
yeah,
with
what
someone
is
over your
going
shoulder, and you're
on?
like, oh.
So what if you do like, what if you do this?
That's going to be a very wide river because if you think that's 8 by 8 kilometers, so that'll just be a lake,
Okay, so
and
you can
someone
make
just
a
did
lake.
circles. It looks kind of like an ant from.
Wow.
But yeah, when we were
What
testing
does the slider
this,
do?
our creative director, when he saw someone did a circle and then spawned a lake, was like, "Oh, we can do lakes now," and that means maybe boating. No, I'm joking. But there has been many requests for fishing, of course, because who doesn't want fishing in game?
Yeah, especially like an immersive atmospheric game.
So when you're ready, you just then click generate, and
What
that'll
does the
load the
second
game.
slider do?
I'm not sure. I think it's
Okay,
something to
okay.
do with terrain, but it's not. I don't think it's implemented yet. This is quite literally like first prototype of the. Yeah, much work in progress. Very, very prototype.
Okay, got it. It's generating.
Oh, so someone said about the world evolving. So we did have the idea that if you share a seed with someone, that you can maybe leave notes in the world that are shared among people that play that seed. So something like that. Or if you get the same seed as someone, that you see notes that they've left in that seed. But there's 2.6 billion seeds on top of all the variation you add with different schematics. So like essentially infinite number of seeds.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's so crazy how many. Yeah, my seed
well,
is
yeah. So
2,084,000,000.
it's 2.6 billion total possible variations from a single image. But depending on then the amount of images you give it, then it essentially can be infinite, right? Because it doesn't really matter.
Right. Wow, my map is terrible. I made very thick rivers. I should still be able to use the cheats in this, right? I kind of want to look at the lake.
Yeah, you can use the cheat again. Just plus and go flying.
Okay, cool. Cheat menu, immortal, no clip.
Oh, you should be able to run and see it actually, but
okay, yeah, if I can, I'll try that. Let me grab all the proper tools. I'm on top of a cliffhanger though. Shoot.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Wow, that's tough. This one's tough, maybe. Maybe to my
Yeah, I don't know.
southeast, there's like a little spot. There's a little break. I mean, worst case scenario is I slide down and it's over quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to heat up first. Oh, yeah, like here's an example of clothing. Like, I don't even have a jacket, right? Yeah, so this is a...
There's a, yeah.
This is
And
a
also
jacket.
all the Walkman music we have licenses for, so you can listen to the tracks. Myself and the audio engineer sat down, got some music on Premium Beat, and then just take 2.5 minute songs and turn them into like 6 minute like elevator music essentially.
Right, okay, nice. Yeah, I usually don't have to worry about that with Twitch, but for YouTube, it's like instantly, it recognizes something and it's like, well, there goes your video. So that is a concern for content creators, at least.
Mm-hmm. No, we plan to have access or throws it out of your hand. By the way, but be careful because people have lost things.
Maybe that's what happened to my Pharaoh rod that like 2 runs ago. I thought these were crackers.
It could be.
I picked them up thinking they were crackers.
Yes.
Earlier today.
You wouldn't be the first one.
Yeah, they look delicious. So, is this just boiling water?
Yeah, it's just to show you that it's actually the cooker's off, so it shouldn't be boiling. But it's more just to show you that something's actually the stove can do something.
Right. Yeah, that's a good way to show players that. Yeah, that works.
And it has a fuse system and a generator outside that you can turn off, and like the light bulbs can be replaced and stuff like that.
Yeah, I noticed that. I
All very
didn't mess with the
systemic.
fuses, but I was carrying some around on one of my runs, but I wasn't actually messing with them. But that seems pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go southeast and try to go to that little crack. That might not be a place I can get down. I wonder, it's probably possible to get a seed where it's maybe unwinnable. Well, no, I see multiple places now where I could get down, actually. Now that I'm looking a little more.
Yes and no, but yes, at the moment they seem to follow me around. Plenty of unwinnable seeds where I just can't get to the weather tower,
Right.
but we're busy fixing that. Again, it's just figuring the quirks of like procedural generation. Someone actually last night tried to make Erangel inside the mountain, or inside the seed. So it was pretty cool.
Does weather affect the environment? Vegetation overgrowth after storms or storms breaking down trees? Definitely can mess your roof up, I think.
Yes. Cabin destruction's coming, so it should blow the roof off eventually.
Yeah.
But environmental destruction, no. We have destruction like you see here to show, yes, there was destruction because of the storms, but real-time destruction... I do want hailstorms to eventually be able to hurt you and damage you by hitting you, and debris and stuff. But again, I'd rather focus on optimization and make the world we have run well before starting to add lots of bells and whistles.
Right. I do love all the down stuff because this is I do sometimes wish I could kind of step over it, but most games don't have this, and it's like if you've ever been in a forest, it's like there's so many down trees in a forest and just loose stuff.
Oh yeah,
which doesn't really show up in a lot of survival games.
I was in Scotland for my wedding, and we went walking in the forests, and some of the areas you just can't get through. Like, you look at the amount of just overgrowth and bramble and bush that, like, there's no way you're getting through that. And I'd love to explore that a bit more where, because the map is the challenge. That's why we have huge areas of mud, that turn into kind of hidden deep snow when the snow comes and covers everything in white. So it's like it's finding your way around the map. And that's the challenge here rather than, fighting other players and stuff.
Right.
Oh.
This is going better than I thought it was going to go. Oh, I see the cliff in front of me. The cliffs.
It must have been very high.
Is there going to be multiplayer? No, not right away. Spawn natural disasters. Well, you can do that if you... PlayerUnknown is saying you can have...
Oh, yeah.
Players will have access to... Yeah, uh-oh. We are, like, way up. Oh, my gosh.
You'll probably be able to see the lake from there.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, the rivers I made are insane. I didn't realize when I was in the map editor. That is... Although it looks like in front of me, there's a crossing. Like
it does look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah. It doesn't look like the best crossing, but it looks like better than swimming. However, I definitely can't... Well... No.
Ooh,
I don't think I can get down
that's
right here.
That's risky. Yeah.
This is going to be tough. You think go down here, maybe?
Maybe, because I see rocks over to your right.
Yeah.
So there might be some tactical sliding needed.
Yeah.
Because I can see the top of the tree,
right?
so
definitely kill me.
Yes.
Okay.
But maybe you can jump down to a bit of a lower rock ahead.
Yeah. Luckily, there's gonna be light. That seems too far.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure about sliding. But yeah.
Yeah, do you think I should try? I could try.
A for science, right?
Yeah.
But like jump into the wall so you're landing on the wall.
Well,
Oh,
what about
oh.
that?
Yeah, you died.
Now, if I hit play again, will it be the same seed since I'm in the map editor?
Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe.
Okay, let's see. Man, I didn't realize those rivers were massive. Oh my gosh. Which is
Yeah,
cool
it's the
because
thing, like, the
I don't
map
think
is
I've seen
huge.
a river that wide in the actual like.
No, they're all they're quite
Which is
skinny.
like, yeah, which is good because you can cross them.
Where is the one I?
Are there microclimates? Well, I don't think so. I think it's the same everywhere.
This was one I made yesterday.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I found on Google image search and transformed into
yeah, let me load that up. Like, so what did you Google image search?
river vector map or river vector transparent, I think.
Okay.
But there's a EU database
Copy as
of
path.
like where they've mapped all the rivers of Europe, and I just had to figure out how to download that. And the plan eventually would be to have an ML model trained on that data set, and it can just generate these rivers uniquely every time as well as the terrain.
Okay, I think I got the launch option right. We'll see.
The goal of the game is to get to the weather tower or not. It's whatever you want to do, basically. It's just a big sandbox.
How does ProcGen use supervised/unsupervised learning? That's a question from chat that I don't even understand. But maybe you
There's
do.
no better way to spend $6.
We use
Rob
diffusion
Dog, explain
models. So we had hosted a talk today for the Pi ladies, which wasn't as delicious as it sounds. They were Python coders from the Amsterdam area, and we gave a talk about how we generate our maps, and we use diffusion models, and we use something that we're working on internally called latent tiling, which is basically using a very small image, or basically using a tiling system to generate a bit. I don't know enough to talk about it, but I'm pretty sure it's unsupervised because it's not reinforcement. Again, I'm not sure. But it's not an LLM. It's not like GPT. It's a diffusion model. So it uses basically not tokens. Does it use tokens? No, it doesn't. It uses weights, basically. So now you see the lovely map I generated.
This is the right map. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just I'm looking at it upside down or something. Yeah. Okay, very cool.
So that's a bug with the loading of them. You have to rotate them 90 degrees clockwise for it to show up exactly how you have it in the schematic.
These rivers look more like normal-sized rivers than the ones I made.
Way to spend $6.
Okay, cool. Is the game fully local? Yes, local.
Yep. And that's the plan, because I want to build, as I said, bigger worlds. The only way to do Earth-scale planets is to do it generatively, locally, right? So that means that anyone with a device can access it anywhere in the world quite easily, right? And it needs to be like that. Again, it's about building a digital space rather than a game, right? Like we'll have like a Minecraft survival as our third game, that kind of just showing off what's possible with the engine we're building. But really, it's about just opening up the tools for everyone to build their own worlds, right? Rather than us kind of giving you game upon game upon game.
Right. Do you have any big picture, I don't know, years out, other plans for the terrain generation technology or?
Oh yeah. So we even 5 years ago, I kind of broke this down into 3 stages, which was first terrain, then large-scale interaction on bigger worlds, and then finally Earth-scale, any scale planets with millions of players. And that's the networking end. So we kind of broke it into 3 games. The first game is Prologue, where we're testing the guided generation. And the second game, I want to do bigger worlds. So maybe anything from 20 by 20 or to 100 by 100, and more of a like FPS RTS type game mode, kind of multiplayer of not crazy numbers, maybe 8v8, 20v20, but more like a command and conquer in kind of third person, first person kind of mode on massive maps, about like
Cool.
resource gathering, building your city, building your units, basically fighting a war over a center point. And that's again testing, that can test then, user created content. It can test marketplace. It tests sort of agent interaction or NPC interaction using our own network model. And then again, game 3, we take all what we've learned over the last 2 games and build it into Earth scale with, we're not going to take maybe some of the code we use in Unreal, but we'll definitely take like the learnings from user experience and interaction and all that. So at least when we build our own engine, we know the way we want people to. And we're not building like a competitor for Unreal or Unity. We're building it very specifically to build large scale digital places, right, of your own design, right? Like it's not just my world; it'll be everyone's world, right? Like
Cool.
essentially the
Very
internet in 3D, right?
Yeah.
Like. Because like you've seen like Reddit the place was super interesting to see millions of people coming and changing a single pixel a day to create art, right? And the void and all kinds of wonderful things. And the internet, you have talk about Web3, and it's all a lot of bullshit from what I can see, and I don't get, like, we've been promised this 3D internet or metaverse or whatever you want to call it, but no one's really serious about building it, I think, or at least has the right idea. So that's why we're trying to build this engine, very specifically focused at building, worlds or pages, basically like HTTP, right? But in 3D.
Right.
And then trying to solve some of the issues the current internet has, like, because it's quite dead right now. So like there's identity that needs to be fixed, stuff like, and these are big questions and big problems that we have to tackle. But we have a 10-year plan essentially to get this done. And I got some very smart people. Well, like the internet was built by 5 scientists in a room trying to share data globally, and I've got 5 scientists in a room trying to, build worlds locally. So I think it's a good start. Let's see if history rhymes.
Yeah, very cool. Well, that's, oh my gosh, it's bad weather out here. That's cool that you have such a long-term plan.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super detailed long term, but at least like we kind of go year to year. Like we have the general overarching vision of what I want to achieve, and we've broken it down into pretty logical steps. And as I said, I've got a really good management team now that, aren't afraid to say no to me. And I now know to route all my requests through the producer. But, it's everything I do with this is trying to make it easy on the dev team. Right, like trying to make adding this cheat menu as a function in the dev, like in the user menu, so you have free roam, is a pretty easy add essentially because it exists already in the game. So it just means adding a shine of UI to it. So and then it just opens up the world for a lot more creation and emergence. So yeah, it excites me to get it into the hands of people, right, and see what the public can do with it.
Yeah, especially because, like, even from just the small-ish amount of playtesters, you've already mentioned so many things that people are doing that are, like, you didn't even think of, or...
Right.
That's really cool to see.
It was the same, I remember, in the early days of PUBG when we mentioned on our Discord, right? I think it was Discord, yes, it was Discord, that we were thinking about adding flashbangs. And I can't remember who, but they said, oh, I can't wait to throw a flashbang at someone driving a car and for them to crash and kill themselves. It took about a year and a half until I saw it finally happen in a clip, and I was just so happy. I was just like, yeah, this is this is why I love emergence. That is just, you give users a bunch of systems and they'll go wild with it, right? Like that's why I want tree houses, like that. It allows you to create your own space and your own experience. We're even thinking about adding books so you can sit down in the chair by the fire and just read books, right? Like from the public domain, suggested by the community, something like in DayZ. But it just gives you, when you want to ride out the night,
Yeah. Because like right now,
reading,
I'm having to wait a while because I got warm and is ready to go, and then, well, the weather started,
Yes.
so I'm in here, and it's it's cozy, but it would be nice to have a
you
book.
should pick up. Is there a radio there?
There's music.
But there. Oh, maybe the radio isn't there anymore. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't think it is. I know the radio you're talking about.
No. Yeah. So that will give you weather forecasts.
Oh, really?
And yes.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Maybe I could find one somewhere else. How big is your? Someone
Oh,
asked, and I don't
likely.
know. How big is your team? Your whole entire team.
Oh, so for both projects, we're like the total team is 65. So when you take off about five for HR, people in finance, we have a pretty even split of like about 30 people working on the engine and tech, and then about 30 people working on Prologue.
Okay,
And
nice.
that includes about five artists, a bunch of tech artists, and a bunch of engineers. But I mean, we have about five artists on the team, so the ability for them to create maps at this scale, at the speed they do, is really it's really great, and I want to share it with more devs, right? Because enabling people to build bigger survival games quicker, like we can it allows us to focus on the gameplay, right, instead of focusing on building a world. Like you
Right.
saw the early days of PUBG, right? Like that world was empty and barren, and there was very little there, but the game loop was fun, so it was enjoyable. With this, it allows us to have a beautiful world pretty much from the get-go, and keep improving it. And the world isn't even finished yet. We still have to do like terrain textures, make them darker, less shiny. All the rock and cliff faces have to be redone. So the world will have a lot more coherence and beauty over time. And we're not going for photorealism either. It's meant to be slightly lo-fi, a little bit painterly at times, because I like that style and I think it ages better.
Yeah, it does definitely age better because there's some other. Yeah, there's definitely some games that stand the test of time visually that don't look amazing, but they just look good and they look. I
It's
don't know.
like how
Everything.
Control did it, right? Like Control has a really nice, semi-realistic feel to it. But I think it's going to age really well because they're not trying too hard, right? It's
Yeah, that is a good. Do you how much? What kind of Do you have time to play games these days? I mean, you know you're playing this a lot. You said, but
Yeah, I mean, right now, just this. I've played Battlefield a little bit. Like, I've got like 1,600 hours in Battlefield 1, just because it's fun to play for a half an hour or two.
yeah.
But yeah, now, I mean, I have a few projects going on, so the time I get is sparse. And it's like, even since I got married, I've got to spend about 3 weeks with my wife
Oh my
since
gosh.
December, just because yeah, of just a lot of work. But it's okay. It's good for the marriage. um, but no, no, it's. But I'm trying to like dedicate some of this year to take some time off. So we try to go on like mini moons occasionally to do some stuff together, and that's always fun. But right now, just because we're building up to launch and this kind of stuff, I just need to be like, I'm not a coder, I'm not an artist, I can't do all that kind of stuff, but I can communicate and I can be on Discord and answer questions, as, repetitive as that is sometimes, I don't mind because that's what I can do. Right. I mean, it's not something that I would expect anyone else on the team to take on. So I get to, go and talk for a while, which is, as an Irishman, not a problem.
So you're not a coder, you say, but can you? Okay, that's interesting to me because I didn't know that. I just assumed you were.
Oh no, I mean, I
Or did you just mean
can
you don't work
code.
as a coder?
Well, no. So when in the battle royale game mode originally, the code in Arma 2 and 3, there were some parts of it that I wrote myself and came up with the logic myself, but a lot of it was taken and from forums, from help from others, some other because coding in Arma is like JavaScript, and I was a web dev, so I kind of understood the language, so I could play around. But my code was not very good, right? There was even
Oh,
GitHub
I see.
comments
I see.
going like, "Brendan," because I'm not I like coding, but I'm not a coder. So for me, like at the company, I'm like chief creative. I just come up with the idea, and then the team execute upon that, right? And it's just the safest place for me to be because
That's what I want to do
especially when I
someday,
speak to the
chat.
team, is why I speak to the producer first. Because if I speak to people, they will just automatically assume it should be a priority, which oftentimes it's not. It's me just talking about the I'd like to have bucket. And this is what I'd like to have in the game. But, some people before would just take that, well, he wants that in now. And it's like, well, no, we have to make sure we do this in the right process and timing, right? So it's taken me a few years to learn that. And now I let the team be creative. Most of what you see in Prologue is thanks to the great team we have. It wasn't me directing them, do this, do this, do this. It was, this is the kind of world I want. This is the kind of experience. And then I let them essentially create this game for about a year. And then I could come in and kind of edit a little and go, well, this is what I want to take out. This is what I want to add. This is great. But as I said, I'm really happy with what the results they have. It's I think it's good to explore now. The snow stopped.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. Well, I was about to ask you, which way would you go, Mr. 150 hours in? Because we're on a cliff again. Gee, dang it.
No, you are, yes, but you should be able to
west?
get down if you go west. Yeah, then that yellow area is pasture, so you should see
pasture.
easily.
Okay, so there are kind of different biomes, because I haven't seen the pasture, I don't think, before.
Yeah, yellow is pasture.
Okay,
and
nice.
you find carrots in the pasture.
Wow, okay.
You got 5 flowers.
Go get some carrots. Okay, yeah, that was a long storm. Jeez. Alright, we go west. Well, that's cool to hear you talk about that, because that's like sometime later in life, it's something I would be interested in getting into. But I'm not a coder either. I mean, I'm not even any kind of
see,
developer,
now you're stuck in the mud.
Yeah. Do I need to go?
No, just keep going.
I'll be okay.
So you can, if you get onto the mud, if you time your jumps and bunny hop at the right time, you can miss the catch of the mud, so you can kind of bunny hop across it.
So do you have to do that before you get in the mud? The bunny hop? Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't see the mud.
And you have to do it really at the right time, or the mud will catch it, and then you're just stuck like this.
This is a speedrunner thing.
Yeah.
Are there any videos of these speedrunners? Are they posting their times or what?
Yeah, in our Discord, we have
nice.
outside this chat that they were posting, they were trying to decide when does it start. When does the clock start? So now we're going to add that feature in that, once you start moving, the clock starts.
Wow. I think from the last time I played, because I haven't played for a while since I've tested before and sent you feedback. There are a lot of new sounds I'm hearing that I don't know if are I'm hearing trees creaking, which is really nice. I'd never heard that before, but maybe I was just in the wrong place, or maybe it's new.
No, we're kind of always in a. It could be biome as well, but biome specific. But we're constantly just updating soundscapes, assets. We just recently did the rocks. Those tall rocks now in front of you are I think are they old versions? But we have they're old versions.
Yeah, I remember seeing rocks like this, but
yeah, so that tile hasn't been updated, but the smaller rocks have. You see, they're newer textures.
Okay. I'm out of the mud for now.
Yeah, I like the mud because when it snows, you can't see where it is, and then you caught in a snowdrift. It's as much stamina as I want to put into the game.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad there's not actual running stamina, because that is annoying. Oh shoot.
That's mud.
More mud. Maybe I can try this bunny hop thing. Probably won't get it right. I'm not a speedrunner. Oh! This is it. I'm becoming a Prologue speedrunner.
There you go.
I don't know if I'm out of the mud yet. Nope. Oh,
nope.
Shoot. Well, that was progress. Anyway. Once the snow clears, for anyone that's watching for chat, there are sections of mud that's pretty obvious that it's mud, or especially once you step in, you're like, oh, this is different colored ground, but we just can't see it at the moment.
But it is good. You see that the whole area there is clear. There's no real rocks or undergrowth and stuff. So if you see just big areas of white.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good call. Luckily, I'm staying pretty warm somehow, with some nice mud.
I think this is misty, so I think it's about 0 degrees or something. That's not super cold.
That's not too bad.
And as you're running, you also generate a little bit of heat. But you see around the bar, it's glowing a little bit blue, so it means you are losing heat.
Okay. Does that go from like blue to white to red or something like that?
Blue to red
Blue
only.
to red. Okay. Okay.
And stuff like crisps will take your hydration down because salty snacks, right? You can currently refill containers in the river only. You can refill them in the mud as well, but that's poison water. And most of the mushrooms you can find in the world, apart from the black trumpets, you have to cook them before you eat them, or you get a small health debuff that lasts a few minutes. Or
Wow, it'd be cool if there was like a book about mushrooms.
yeah, I really want to be careful about that because I don't want people using it as a reference for foraging.
Oh, true. That's interesting.
So our lighting is undergoing a reworking at the moment, which was why you got that rather dramatic shift in.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, it's undergoing a whole pass. So.
Okay, nice. I have here's a question in the chat from Frank10. What specific guiding philosophy do you have when making decisions between opposing features, choosing between hardcore realism and unrealistic but convenient? Which, for that question, I think of jumping. Is very convenient, but not necessarily realistic. Like, in most games, when you jump, it's like you jump really high, but it is convenient to be able to like jump out of a hole or something, or over a rock or whatever. So where's the balance in that?
It's all about what you want to achieve with the game. With this, it's about the challenge is finding your way across a map, and you don't really want to impede that so much. As I said, with stamina, you don't want movement to be frustrating. And again, when it comes to adding features and stuff, we kind of just decided on a very basic set of like what would make sense in this world, and now we try to stick to that. Like throughout early access, I want to expand on the features we have rather than adding a bunch of new features, right? And we want to involve the community on Discord to kind of give them some options on what they'd like to see first out of the stuff we've planned. So it's really like we're learning the best process to do this right now, because again, the way we create worlds is pretty new to us, and finding the right balance of fun versus hardcore. That's why we're adding free roam, because I don't want it just to be this hardcore game. Like, yes, this is an option you can play, but if you just want to go hiking or exploring during the evening and set the time as a static sunset, I don't care, right? Like, it's just an emergent space for you to go to escape to.
Yeah, you're not going to be like, you're playing my game wrong.
Exactly. Like, there's no wrong way to play, right?
Right,
like,
exactly. I thought I would have found those cliffs by now, but maybe not.
As I said, it's a big map.
Yeah,
and you're traveling at maybe 12 kilometers an hour, maybe a bit more. Sorry, what's that? Maybe 8 or 9 miles an hour.
Yeah. Plus, we were in the mud for a while.
I don't think it's super fast.
Grip's asking about any Long Dark inspiration. Have you played the Long Dark?
I haven't, to my shame. But I've
fine.
been.
It's pretty good. I mean, I played it many years ago, but
we've been seeing, like, I did an interview with Zach. He's a Norwegian Long Dark player or streamer, and he was one of the first people to do a help or a review, and a pretty good review of Prologue. So I reached out, and again, he's one of the Long Dark community. He helped with the most extreme mode on the Long Dark. I can't remember what it was called, like Nightmare mode or whatever, or Misery. But yeah, I didn't realize we were building something similar. I did play a little bit of Don't Starve, which I kind of had similar idea, but the idea with this was just creating this like replayable survival game, right? Like taking those emergent mechanics and making it into a world that's new every time. So yeah, is the Long Dark a single map, or is it a new map every time?
I think it's the same every time. Chat would know better than me. I've only played it a little bit, and it was like 7 years ago or something. So anyone chat knows, Long Dark, same map. I think it's like a campaign kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, one map. Yeah, it's more like a campaign where, like, I mean, there's a storyline and you have to like survive. Oh, what kind of mushrooms are these?
If they're
these are the kind that need to cook.
Yes. No. So you can just hard press E or hold E, and that will eat it directly from the ground.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you don't need to put them into your inventory.
All right, got it.
And they're really good for, yeah, it gives you a little bit of health and a little
Gave
bit
me
of hydration.
some water too. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Ever been foraging before and eating stuff? I don't know, like eating mushrooms in the
Yeah.
woods. Have you? Wow.
No,
Okay.
no, I was in Spain. We went foraging, out walking the dogs, and you just find stuff like Caesar's mushroom and
Wow, a cabin.
Girals and stuff, and you can there you go. Yeah, taking them back, having them with eggs. Yeah, it's
Wow,
it's
cool.
great.
I haven't
I
done
love
that.
it.
I'm scared to eat the wrong thing.
No, we have 3 people we check with. We're eating the right mushrooms, right? Like there's a lot of checks needed, of course. Oh, a pretty bare cabin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pity you don't have a hammer, then you could break stuff.
Oh yeah, to get wood. Maybe there's wood
But
outside.
burn books. There you go.
Oh, burn books. Perfect.
If there's any books.
What's
was that a
this?
smash table?
I didn't mean to pick this up. Oops.
Oh no, but you can pick up some furniture. So maybe try F
Wow, I could just throw like
on
a chair.
the
in
little stool. I
like
don't
one of
think you can burn the
these?
chair.
No, I can't pick up
No,
chairs.
I think outside. No. But
No
there should
power
be
here, I'm
planks maybe out the other door, maybe.
Okay. But most of the cabins have like a... Oh, here's planks out here.
Oh, nice, yeah, they'll burn. Oh, and there's a generator there as well, so...
Definitely the right usage of a fireplace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is fine. Now, maybe later this won't be fine. We were talking about, if you haven't, we weren't here earlier, chat. The cabin will not light on fire. We're okay.
So
For
I
now.
think, yeah, turn on the generator, you can turn on the lights.
Maybe we can close these shutters.
Yes, indeed.
Although it's not too cold right now. But it is
No.
dark, so...
See, this is the moment where reading a book would be handy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, it's the age-old quiz. So does this mean it's on or off? Oh,
Oh, I think you're
gosh.
missing...
Am I
that's
missing a
on.
fuse?
I think so.
Shoot. Wow, is this... Oh, this is a bottle of something.
Oh, it's a bottle of
There's
water,
water
and you
in
can
here.
refill that in the river.
Okay, nice. Is it safe to drink the, wow, floppy disk? Is it safe to drink the, Oh, this was something I had. Oh wow, this went out so fast. Can you drink from the river without any sort of, like, container?
I don't think so right now.
Okay, cool. That would be awesome, because I died one run to... I died walking along a river of dehydration because I didn't have a container
Yeah,
to drink out of.
and we don't like people already in the like early demo were, can I refill the bucket with snowing outside, like stuff like that. I'm like, well, yes, you should be able to do that. Like if it's raining outside, you should be able to fill a bucket or fill your container. So we're working on more ways to fill things. So yeah, all coming.
Okay, cool. How long is the... Ooh, another can of food. I don't really need to eat this at the moment. I'm just thirsty at this point. How long is the night total, approximately?
I think it's about 4 or 5 minutes or something like
Okay,
that.
nice.
Maybe a bit shorter. But again, since you've got a flashlight and you can have a compass, you can just keep going where you're going.
Yeah, I might do that, because, like, it's stormy and scary, but whatever. It's not cold.
No.
I wonder where the heck we are.
Oh, hang on. What's the map again? Sorry.
Yeah. Here, let me go inside so I can see. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm lost. Too dark. Okay.
Yeah, you should just be going west or southwest, right? Because you're in the
top right corner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was stupid of me earlier. I was reading the map backwards. Okay, nice. I wonder...
So yes,
I haven't seen any rivers yet.
southwest, I think.
Yeah.
I think you're in that second cabin, the second circle. Just below where your here is. Maybe that was this cabin.
Okay.
If
so
you pick up
potentially
maps
there
in
might
other
be a...
cabins, it will show your updated position, though.
Oh, really? Okay. I've never found another map. I don't think there was one in here. So, wait, do you think
you
we're
can
at the
open
cabin
everything.
that... oh, right. I didn't look in all the drawers and stuff. Wow. Is this a good jacket? I don't know.
Yes, it's insulated, I think. Just press E? No? Huh.
Yeah.
It should just stop out. No. You can just drag and drop anywhere, like outside of that square, like into the end. Like, yeah, just throw it.
What? I wonder what slot this goes in.
Oh,
Maybe
it's your
just a
top. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. More food.
I like what you jacket back on. Nice.
Do the floppies do anything? I've seen 2 now.
Not yet.
Ooh, okay, okay.
No, as I said, there's a lore and story that I'm working on and want to tell, but I want it to be good, and I have 10 years, so I don't want to,
Yeah, good point.
slowly. But I'm pretty happy with the story and at least the world setting and stuff.
No map, it seems. Not yet, anyway.
There's a bug where stuff is in there, but you can't quite reach it. It's
I saw there was like a candy bar or something in there that was... I think I could technically get it, but I'm good on food. Is this ladder usable?
Yep.
Oh, oh, okay. Well, I jumped. Oh, now we're talking. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
If I die, I'm gonna die looking good.
Now, boys.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Okay, so you think we're at the cabin, the one at the end of the water? At the end of the river?
Maybe.
Southwest? Okay.
We were going kind of west, right?
Okay, yeah. Alright. Oh, it's daytime. I didn't even realize. I think my flashlight is still on. Alright.
Yes, it is. A bit annoying.
Oh, shoot. I'm doing the bunny hop again. I have to master it before I become a speedrunner. I like how that doesn't seem to make you, like, mad. That like the bunny hopping thing. It's fine. It's just what players figured out. And it works. I don't know.
I figured it out.
Oh, you did? Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I don't want it removed because I hate the mud too.
Turns out we're at this river. I just couldn't see when we got here because of the storm. Oh, well, because it was night, I mean.
And there's another cabin across the way.
Yeah, there is. Maybe there's a map in there.
Oh, and a nice crossing as
This
well.
is a big river. What if I... I can swim, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just get wet.
Yeah, I don't want to be wet, but I might already be wet. Is there a way to tell my clothes? Dry.
Yeah, if
Well,
you...
that was inside.
Yeah.
My shoes are a little damp. That's okay.
You can also, when you're pointing at an item, press Q, and it'll tell you the state.
I fell in the water. You can press Q.
When you're hovering over an item.
Oh, okay, okay.
Free. And it basically brings up that info panel.
What was the hotkey for, like, holstering something? Or, like, putting my compass away?
5 or 6, I
5,
think.
okay, okay.
Well,
Nice.
5 works, yeah.
Steeler fan, thanks for 45 months. Oh yeah, I should fill the canteen. Maybe I have done a dumb thing for going to this cabin.
Oh.
It's not like there's going to be a bridge or something. I might have to cross farther down. Or not
like
cross at all.
Well, I think you have to go west anyway, right? So I don't think you
Yeah.
need to cross the river, do you?
Well, the west is
Oh,
this
no, you do.
way,
Ah,
so...
okay, yes, you do.
I mean, I could swim, but I
oh.
don't think it's worth the risk. It's getting cold.
I think you up there. But if there's a cabin close by, then you can light a fire. There's also wood you can find in the world on the floor. It looks like that kind of anime crashed sort of speed or Roadrunner.
Oh, I see what you're
Painted
saying.
one.
Yeah,
It looks slightly different.
Well, we could also skip that cabin if it's too far out of the way. There'll be more, because like it's nice weather right now.
Yeah.
Kind of want to keep moving.
I was just thinking like a bit of Irish in you, thinking this is nice weather.
Oh, I love rain. I love rain. I know I just say that, and maybe if you live somewhere like that where it actually rains all the time, I'd have a different opinion, but...
Yes, you would.
So, so you're not a fan of the rain.
Oh, I don't mind it. Yeah, the Danish have a saying. What is it? There's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. I didn't really understand that actually until I lived in Chicago for a while, where it's actually cold.
And
it's like,
layers.
right?
Layers are the savior. The trees sway disproportionately with the rain. Yes, I did capture a tree almost like doing the lambada. It was swinging back and forth so much.
Some of them bend like quite a bit, like they're very
They do.
bendy. All right, I'm gonna cross here.
Oh yeah.
We can go back to that cabin. I think we should keep heading west though.
Hey.
Oh, is this mud? No.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, shoot. Okay. Time for the bunny hop. Oh, here's something.
Oh, yeah, just your average.
Oh, I
just
forgot
mushrooms.
to, yeah, I ate one of them off the ground. I forgot to fill the canteen. I gotta do that.
I'm just going to mute myself for a second. I just got to fill my coffee.
Okay, roger that. Alright, well, there's a telescope. What are they looking at? Wow, nice telescope. Some crazy person lived here. Yeah, Chad, I forgot to fill the canteen. Let me go do that. Okay. So how do you do this? I wonder how you do this. Maybe you put it in your hand. Uh-oh. We need PlayerUnknown back. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
How do I fill my canteen?
Oh, press E when you're crouching down by the water.
Oh, I might have done it. Well, it's filling.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. So, I just sit here until it fills, I guess.
Is it filling? No, you're dripping water.
The number's going up.
That's...
No, the number on the... Well, it was. Now it's a 0.5.
It is. Yeah. Oh, that's probably the max size. I think it's a half a litre flask, right?
Where did I get this? Oh my god, where did I get this paper? What's happening? My paper's wet. That's not good. Okay.
You can just to throw it out of your hand.
Okay. It is nice to play these kind of games where you just kind of use your hands on everything. Drop, pick up, drop, pick up.
That's the aim,
Put
right?
something
That,
under
like,
your arm,
see,
whatever.
Now you can see the wood on the ground there behind the last three, sorry, that you can pick up.
Oh yeah, like these kind.
Exactly. There's little small tree, or yeah.
So
And generally, yeah, just use F to pick up those.
yeah, because I can just carry
And
a
then you
bundle,
can run
right?
with stuff, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, nice. And there's no stamina or anything, so I'm good to just carry
Nope.
this. I can just run with this.
No, exactly. We might add that it'll just use your. That's it then. It'll use your health or your hunger and thirst quicker, right? Something like
okay.
this.
Can I take out my... yeah, I can. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right. What's that scary sound? Thought terror. Ever heard it before?
Oh, I just noticed. I should. So I had to get my credit card replaced a few times. So I can now see continue sub because I think I was subbed to you for quite a while, and then
Wow.
yeah, credit cards got replaced. And then
Well, it's funny because I've thought about doing that with one of my cards recently to cancel it so that I will actually... I'm subscribed to who knows how many things I don't use. And
Right.
it's kind
It's
of
a
hard to
handy
figure
thing.
out how to fix that.
well, my limited. Oh, there's the new rocks.
These ones on the right?
On the right, yeah.
So how do you envision this treehouse thing working?
Not sure yet, but it's more that it's a construction mechanic. So
Right,
kind of
okay.
like Valheim, kind of freeform building, essentially.
Yeah.
So you can build a cabin outside if you want to, or a sort of a small structure.
Very cool. Have you played The Forest 2?
No, I played a bit of the Forest 1.
Yeah, The
But,
Forest 2,
yeah.
I don't think it's a good game at all, I will say. But the building mechanics in that game are really cool. Could be worth just checking out, just to see it. It's really unique, and I've never played a game that has a building mechanic like it does in that. It's very, like, freeform. The actual game is very bleh, but... Wow, a new hat! Oh, is this one of these grates you were talking about for making that fire?
Yes.
Cool, cool.
Check that top. It might be better than the one you have.
Oh, it's off screen. Uh-oh. It looks waterproof, though.
Yeah, so I'd swap off your
Is it a jacket?
jacket for that.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
a jacket.
I think so.
Okay. Insulated jacket. Okay. Nice. Wow, this cabin has a satellite dish. We're saved. In a swamp, maybe. Uh-oh. Can you dig? No, you can't dig.
Oh, it's not a voxel engine. This is using Unreal 5, so you can't dig up dirt.
Is there a good strategy for making a fire, or just the more sticks, the better?
Yeah, some dry wood helps because that's all soaked.
Yeah, oh, right.
So dry paper. Again, as I said, books are kind of handy. Some on the shelf because they burn a bit longer.
Okay, nice. Nothing to see here, just burning some books, chat.
Yeah, you'll be able to read them or burn them. The choice will be yours.
We'll pick and choose which ones.
So you can see the steam coming off the small logs and stuff. Oh, not anymore. Well, and again, you can press E on that. Yeah, hold E so you can drink directly
Yeah,
from
I
it.
did that. Oh, you can drink. Oh, I can drink multiple times from this, maybe? Or I think it's empty. I think it's empty.
Yeah, it's empty. Well, it's great to find. You can find
Wow,
milk in the
look at
top
that.
of the fridge, which is good.
You can. Okay. Can of food. Are the foods? Are the like salty whatever they were? You said like, chips or crackers or something. Is that the only one that's gonna make me lose hydration?
No nuts, the nutty bars and stuff. The
Okay.
candy, basically. Any candy stuff will make you lose hydration.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, here we go.
hey.
Does it? If you get like the best clothes in the game, does it get to a point where you don't really need to worry about the temperature anymore?
More or less. Like if you have everything insulated and waterproof, then you're pretty good even in a blizzard.
I guess this is the same jacket I already had. Oops.
I think so.
I feel like I'm wasting my fire. I feel like I wasted my fire by looting. Uh-oh.
No, it's good. You. Oh well.
It's gonna be fine.
There should be more. There might be more logs outside or
Yeah.
planks.
Yeah, yeah. Does this flashlight have a battery?
No.
Okay, perfect. Because
Do you want to have a battery? Oh,
nope.
check on your right hand side. There's logs.
were those little sticks? Let me. I'm gonna drop
Yeah,
all.
and then beside that, there's always a log pile.
Oh, there were actual
at least with a
logs,
few
okay.
logs. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna burn it all. Yeah. Would I prefer if there's battery? No, not really. Oh, here's
No.
logs. Nice. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that's just kind of an annoyance. Like, it's a kind of immersive and cool, but it's also kind of an annoyance because.
I mean, I would like to add like maybe items as batteries that you can find in the world. So like it doesn't die out. That like you have a reason to go looting, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that way I think could be kind of fun, but not just that goes out and that's it, and you find a new flashlight.
Right. Right. Yeah, that'd be fine with that. DayZ does that, and it is nice when there's It's nice for looting in any game. It is nice when there anything that you can find where you're excited. Like you'll be excited to find a battery.
Right.
That is nice to have in a game, in any game, because then you just want to check every drawer, every cabinet, and find every last piece of loot.
Stuff like even for construction and destruction, for construction especially, like we could think, okay, then we can add nails and screws and screwdrivers and hammers. So that depending on what you put up the piece of plank with, it'll hold for a longer time or a less time, depending on like if you hammer in a screw, it's not going to work as well as if you screwed it in. This kind of systemic nature. I'm not sure how deep we can go there, but I thought like even finding rolls of duct tape and trying to like duct tape wood against it won't hold for very long, but at least it'll hold for a little bit. There was
Right.
always this idea that when you reach a cabin, like, and you're nearly dying, what's the first thing you do? Right? Like, do you try to board up the windows? Right now, it doesn't really matter. The cabin doesn't lose a lot of heat if everything's open. We have to fix that. But there's been moments when, like, I've reached a sauna cabin in the woods, nearly dead, and I managed to light a fire at the last instant, right? And I'm really getting panicky at that stage, like even missing the steps of the sauna cabin because of pressing space too hard trying to get in. It was, yeah. Oh yeah, you should have a nice night sky as well if you turn off the lights.
Wow. Something I can't see where I am really.
I see a little bit of it in Spain when I'm there, but I didn't see it like that only in Brazil. Like when I was in Brazil, you'd go to the countryside and it's that. It's just you look up and you see the Milky Way.
Yeah, it
pretty
almost seems
spectacular
like
sight.
fake if you see that in real life. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've seen something. I've seen stars at some point, like in central Kentucky in the middle of nowhere, and it's like, it just and after it just seems unreal almost in a way.
Yeah. And the amount of stars the darker it gets is just, yeah, blows me away. Also, a little trick at night, you should. Oh.
There's a cliff here.
So then that should tell you where you are on the map.
Probably this thing in the middle,
Right,
but
yeah.
it could be the smaller one.
No, I think it's the. Well, you were going directly west, right? Mostly.
Yeah, I've been going like west southwest, so it's one of these.
So if you go left, then you should be going through the center, right?
Yes, in theory.
If not, you're going around the corner, or yeah, you'll figure it out easy enough. Map reading is fun, kids.
Oh shoot, I didn't think I was going to slide down that. Is there sleeping? No, no sleeping. And
no sleeping yet.
Okay.
But I want it to be linked to finding something like a sleeping bag or something like this.
Right.
But it's active discussion, because some people, I said, like, maybe we have books so you can pass the night that way, or maybe if you just want to speed run, you do sleeping, right? Something like this.
Sleeping is interesting in survival games that I've played, because a lot of times it's punishing because you lose a lot of hydration.
Oh, you can pick up those cardboard boxes, by the way. It turns them into cardboard. And it only takes up 2 spaces.
So you can use that for, like, Tinder.
It is funny, right? Like, when you respawn them or when you place them again, they come out as full cardboard boxes.
Oh, they do? Wow, I'm such a good folder. Is there a way to draw on your map or add markers? I think we mentioned earlier that maybe is potentially planned, right?
Yeah, we would like more interaction with the map. Like, I'd love that you are able to use the compass on top of the map and get various different, like, proper orienteering compasses that you can put on the map and route better. Yes, I'd like you to be able to mark where you think you are. There will be saving as well, but more just saving your position. And if you die, then you just restart again. There's no, like, save game function, more kind of a pause game than anything else.
I like that because that helps. Yeah, for me, these kind of games are the narrative. Like, the narrative kind of creates itself as you're playing, and if you can save and go back to your save, it kind of kills that, I think.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's the live, die, repeat, right?
Exactly. Yeah. He mentioned trying to make lore for this, but is there a plan to have some narrative to the gameplay? Here's a question from the chat.
Yes, but not till the DLCs.
Okay.
So the aim is that we do reveal a bit of the lore at the end of, if you make it to the end of the game, playing the, like, hard mode or something, or maybe we haven't decided yet, but there'll be a cutscene that reveals a bit of the lore. And then through the DLCs, we'll use the story and lore to inform, like, missions and stuff like that to help test out new systems. So, you know, if we add pathing, for example, to have forest paths, then we can probably add electrical poles, and then maybe at the weather tower, there's some series of stuff you need to do to activate something, to maybe get a message from someone. And that's about all I'm saying. But yeah, the DLCs, we plan to use the story to kind of create missions and quests. I'm not the story I plan hopefully to tell in a comic book rather than within a game, so the game can focus on being an emergent space. But the games I'm making, all take place within this universe that I'm building. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah, I have to be careful, right?
Yeah.
About not revealing too much, because I want to, like, it's inspired by me of seeing Back to the Future one in the cinema, at the end having a to be continued at the end, going, oh, what the f-? Because I'd never seen that in a movie, and I want to have a similar thing in Prologue. So something that leaves you wanting a little bit more and kind of digging you. And as I said, I've got 10 years to tell the story, so I don't want to, you know, do it too quickly and too heavily. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds good. Is that why it's called Prologue? Well,
So you went the right way. I think we
Yeah, I
knew where
did.
we were on the map now.
Yeah. So I think just keep going west southwest.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know like what
Yeah,
time it is for you over there. So yeah, at any time if you have to go or whatever, that's fine.
No, what time is it now? It's only 9:30.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm in. Basically, we have a pretty remote studio. We have people that like live local to Amsterdam that come to the studio a few days a week, but most of the team are remote for 6 weeks. And then this is our 7th week where we bring everyone to the studio for 3 days, planning week. Basically, they're here for the week, and we just don't work. We just plan the next 6 week sprint. So this is the start of it. We did a State of the Union today with the team. We had, as I said, Pi ladies talking about Python and how we
Right.
use latent space. I just got hungry every time I heard someone mention it. But we did have pizza pie, so there was some
nice.
little funny humor there. But yeah, so I have nothing to do tonight apart from sit and chill and maybe catch up. I know Foundation is back, so I have to catch up.
Wait, what's back?
Foundation.
Is it a show?
Yeah, it's on Apple TV. It's the
I
Isaac
haven't
Asimov.
seen it. Okay.
Oh, it's so good. If you like
Okay.
kind of high sci-fi, it's
I do.
super good. It's Dune-ish, right? That kind of
Okay.
like, yeah, very cool stuff.
Okay. Chat is confirming it's very good.
Oh, Silo too. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Or,
watched
excuse me.
Silo.
I'll actually. It's funny the lore I'm telling. I watched Silo and went, well, fuck me. Because it was kind of similar in some respects, and it was like, God damn it! Like, I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
realize
gotta
it
be tough
existed.
as someone and anyone doing something creative like making a game or whatever, where like you have this idea or you're working on something and something else maybe does something similar.
There's no better way.
Oh, I
to
mean,
spend
it's more that's why I
bucks.
don't play a lot of games, because I don't want to be unduly influenced by what other people are doing.
Yeah.
But again,
Dan, thanks for
creatives
75
are
months.
creative, so like you're not going to come up with unique ideas all the time. So again, even when I was talking with David Podfeld, he was trying to figure out how I, come up with my ideas for games. And when he heard I was a DJ, he said, now it makes sense. It's like you understand how to put music together. And for Battle Royale, it was just taking emergent looting and making it into like a round-based thing, right? Inspired by the Survivor games at the time, but something
Right.
more automatic. And it's the same with this with Prologue. I'm not trying to
Hazel,
reinvent
thanks for 8 months,
survival.
dude.
Like we're adding our own little touch to it, but a lot of the mechanics are common across every survival game, right? You're not here to learn new mechanics. It's about exploration and the wonder of that and the fun of that, right? So it's yeah. But I'm very happy with what we have. Yeah, sorry. The white flowers in that meadow should be carrots.
Oh, okay. There are clothes in this fridge. Are these pants?
Yes.
Oh, those are the pants I'm already wearing, I think.
Yeah.
This has been a nice
They
run
might
for a
be
bit. There's
drier.
like no bad. Oh, true. We've had good weather. It's just been kind of rainy, and so I kind of want to not loot too much and keep moving, but I am kind of low on water. I think I have. This is full of water, I think, but
So that's funny. I'm a big Star Trek guy.
Oh,
I
okay.
grew up
So am
with
I.
The Next Generation. I never got into Star Wars. I was just a little bit too young to see it in the cinema.
Wow.
And then it kind of passed me by. And then in my early teens, I saw Next Generation basically, and that kind of cemented my love.
Okay,
but-
amazing.
So someone said like some of these rounds may not be winnable. And I like that because it's just the Kobayashi Maru. That sometimes you're just going to lose and it sucks, but just deal with it and move on, right? Like it's
Yep. Oh yeah, okay, these are
Yeah, so
carrots.
those
Okay,
white
that's very cool.
flowers,
I am
yeah.
also a big Star. I watch Star Trek almost every day. We're currently
nice.
in Deep Space Nine for like the 3rd time, so I'm a big Star Trek
Hey.
fan. It's
Oh, me too. I
actually
love
very
it.
important to like. I don't know. It's an important thing to me because I discovered it like you did, but way later in life. Like maybe
Mhm.
when I was like, I don't know, almost when I was like 30 years old. But it was like, wow, I've been missing this, and it's like, I love it so much.
I would say we had a watch party for Enterprise, or not Enterprise. No, it was Enterprise, right? The one with
Yeah, with Porthos
uh,
the dog.
yeah, Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
But we had a watch party for that, and when the music started to start, we were all like, "Oh, what the like? What is this
Dong.
rock doing in our in our serious sci-fi?"
Yeah.
Like, it was very disappointing. But some of the new stuff
these
is,
give
I
water.
really like Lower Decks. I think it's real fun, and Brave New Worlds is amazing.
Yeah.
It's really like Discovery has done its thing.
Discovery I thought
it's
was
got
bad,
it.
but Brave New Worlds, Strange New Worlds I liked.
No, I mean Discovery did what Gene did back in the early days,
Wow,
right?
I
He
am
was
just
pushing particular
I'm
messages and going, "Look, everyone's equal. Shut the fuck up," right?
yeah.
And it was good for that, but I just didn't think the story. I like the ideas, and I like some of the characters, but again, I didn't like it as much as Brave New World or Lower Decks, which I thought
Yeah.
was one of the best Star Treks in years. Right? It's funny. It doesn't take itself too seriously.
Someone
No,
said,
you should be able to see the tower, right? Yeah.
"Oh my gosh, we
You
can
should
see
only
it."
have binoculars.
Yeah, I don't. I can do this. Wow,
Oh, you can
winnable.
right click with the compass.
Yeah,
Oh, there
winnable.
you go. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Those carrots were amazing. Oh my gosh, they had. Oh, I should just keep eating them because they're giving me water. I guess you can't eat too
Yeah.
much in this, can you? Am I gonna barf?
No.
Okay, nice. Have you seen this show? I'm gonna remember the name of it. It is my favorite modern Star Trek thing, but it's not actually Star Trek. Sorry to say. Shoot, what's it called? It's with Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
I really
yes, I
enjoyed
know.
that.
Yeah.
If you can
me
get
too.
past the comedy stuff. Some people that's a big turn off, but the Orville, the Orville. It
Oh,
was
yes.
just great because there's so much like TNG with just the format of it and like the moral and social dilemmas in it. It's just really, really, really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Same as Galaxy Quest. Just one of the best sci-fi
Yeah,
movies ever made, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've actually watched that like a year ago. I rewatched it.
Oh,
It
I
still
have
holds
used
up.
like Never Give Up, Never Surrender
Yeah.
on our team days in the rain,
Oh,
right?
nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, nice crossing.
Yeah, I'll be able to cross. Actually,
So now
Is
that's the
there
hailstones.
another-
You can see.
okay, there's going to be multiple rivers to cross, it looks like. I think this is
Oh,
the
yeah.
first of
They're
two, maybe
thin,
two.
They're thin rivers, so you should find lots of crossings.
Okay, yes, perfect. If we make it to this, it'll be my first time. Because when I was playtesting, I was doing a lot of stupid stuff. Oh, I just fell in the water. Oh my god. I was doing a lot of stupid stuff and just looking around. So
sure.
I've never actually made it to the tower before. This could be my
The
first
tower
time.
looks so much better now, and there's a surprise in the map room when
There
you get
it
to
is.
the top as well.
Wow,
which
okay,
is nice.
cool. Well, hopefully we make it. As long as the weather doesn't get bad. If it does, then well, I don't mind if I
I'm
do.
here for
Might
you.
as well.
You can do it.
Thank you. I believe. Oh, sorry. What was that question?
But yeah, maybe we need to tone down the carrot spawning.
Yeah, they're a
we
little
are working on
overpowered,
a-
I will say, because geez.
Yeah, we had the same problem with the mushrooms early on, but again, it's we have a new foraging system, and same with we have a new cabin
popping
spawning
off.
system. Everything in it is kind of just first iteration, right? The system is in, it's working. That's good enough for now. Now we move on and start polishing it one by
20.
one.
220.
But again, small team, so
Right. Someone asked a question. Ask Brendan if he misses Studio 147. I don't know what this means. And also, I still have one of his demo CDs if he wants it back.
wow, that's a long time ago. Yeah, good times hanging out it was a recording studio we had in Ireland
Okay.
way back. In the basement of this place called the Factory. It was like I did design. A friend did like the recording engineering stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I never knew
Got to eat.
any of this about you being involved in music. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I did DJing for a long time in Ireland. That was kind of every weekend after doing my real job as a web dev or web designer. Um, yeah, I did a lot of music, and even like now with the studio, I get to like I bought a load of really nice audio gear for the engineer,
There's a
so
cabin.
he
I'm just
can
gonna
do
skip
stuff
it.
with analog gear because it just gives a nicer, warmer sound.
Nice. Did you
I
have
think-
a DJ, if I may ask, a DJ name, or was it PlayerUnknown, or?
Oh no, I had various. I was Lazy B,
Okay,
Lazy
ooh, that's a good
Bastard,
one.
or Brendan, because
Lazy
even my
B.
email address is just, well, I'm not going to say.
Yeah, watch out. Yeah, watch out.
Is,
Don't dox yourself.
yeah. But then I also had this other handle in Brazil called Dr. Low, because Low in Brazil was like deep house. So I was like, I just played deep house. And I'm a very good warm up DJ because
Okay.
I'm not looking to play the hits all the time. So I know how to basically hype people up by just getting people moving and stuff. So,
Wow, nice. Okay.
but I love doing it. Even with the staff parties and the staff weeks we have in the studio, I'm always over behind the decks we have set up. Just mixing away so I don't have to interact with people. It's a nice way to kind of escape.
Yeah. Nice. This river might give us some trouble because I don't see anywhere to cross.
Oh, so character animation. So it's trickier. We had this. There was a dog in the original trailer. We'd love to add it, and it was basically meant to be like a compass, right? That like it would find sense and stuff for loot in the world, like in the forest and stuff like that. And we did look at using machine learning based off a real dog we captured in the UK and got mocap data for a dog walking around. And they've looked at it recently to see if we can use it, but it's interesting tech. But again, we want to focus on the terrain first, and then animations like ML animation. I think will be very useful for game 2 because if we've got big armies of NPCs, I'd love to see every single one of them running slightly differently, so it doesn't look like your typical everyone's running the same animation set. That it is
that's
more
cool.
natural, right? It's and that's again where game 2 is about exploring that. So for game 1, it's about really maturing this. Like I said, like this river system, it's really rocky and right now because it's in and working. But we have plans to add like sandy banks, grassy banks, some rocky banks. So there's going to be variation there, but it'll just take us time to implement.
I think I'm going to risk swimming and then maybe doing a fire to dry off.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I
Okay,
think you'd
'cause
be
I just
fine.
can't find anywhere to
Water is-
cross.
There's no
Water isn't that scary.
Okay. Do you think I can
especially
climb
if you've got
up
some water
across
proof
from
stuff
this?
on. Should be able to.
Okay.
There's a rock there, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I'm just not sure.
Oh yeah, I think you should be okay. Oh, nope.
Listen, I'll do it. I'm an experienced
Oh, there you go.
in these matters. Hold on. Please don't tell me this is how I die.
No, it can't be. Find somewhere else. Like throw along the bank.
Yeah, hold on. I'm not giving up quite yet. Hold on. Okay, now I'm giving up. Shoot. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're good.
Yes, nice.
I lost my mouse cursor. Where is it? Soaked. All right. So I've never dried off. Do I just make a fire and sit by it?
Get a fire.
You don't have to like wring your. Okay, cool.
You can just take off your clothing and leave it beside the fire. It quickens because
okay.
the layers. I'd probably pick up some wood from the outside as well because
Okay.
I'm not sure this looks like a pretty Banjack's cabin.
Yeah. I'm gonna dump these first.
Oh, you have wood, yes.
Yeah, I've been carrying this for miles or something. I don't know how long. Not the map. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh my god. Somehow this paper is dry. My backpack is excellent.
Oh, nice. Then you should, yeah. If you place it on the ground, it should light in front. Yeah, there you go. And there you can see the steam.
Yeah. I don't think I have enough tinder. Uh-oh. Any books in this
That's
place?
okay, just keep firing the...
Will this work if
thing
I
at
just
it.
keep going? Okay.
Yeah, it would help if you have a book or something to put on top of it.
Yeah. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I have all this cardboard, too, that I picked up.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, when I press R, it doesn't turn back into a giant box.
Oh, look at that.
Which I don't know if that's good for me right now or bad for me.
No, I think you should be fine. Oh.
Come on.
Hey.
I can't tell if the wood... The problem is the logs
No,
I
you
had
should be fine.
were
Because you
wet. They're
can queue
probably
over
so
the
wet.
logs now.
Damn.
If you press Q, you can see the state of the logs.
Oh, this one on the right is dry. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. It's nice as well when the fire completely disintegrates just the coals, you can still put stuff on top of it, and it'll light from the residual heat.
Okay, perfect. Big Rob Grizz asks, are there eventual plans for console version?
I think it'd be fun to have on a console, to be honest. And we're even designing the UI with console in mind. But right now it requires about 16 gigs of memory to run because of the way we generate the world. And that would make it impossible to run on Xbox Series S, for example. So
Right, okay.
it's difficult right now. I don't know is the question. I'd like to see it, of course, because I think it would be a fun game on console. But yeah, not ruling it out, but really no time frame, or even if it's possible.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, console gamers. Uh-oh.
You might
This-
attack this mountain from the back, by the way, because the front is generally too high to climb.
Okay, I wonder if I should not go out. But we're so close.
There should
Attack
be
it
another
from
cabin
the-
on
so-
the way. I mean,
Like, go more
just keep an eye
right?
on your temperature, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're saying attack this from the back?
Well, I mean, I can't see the map, but I think the front of the weather tower generally is difficult to get up.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have to go, like, more
So you
west.
probably have to go around to the left,
Right.
I think.
Okay.
Or no, actually, yeah. Yeah.
What is the part of the map? Like, there's a little part of the map that looks a little different, like at the bottom of these cliffs. It's hard to explain. It's like a dotted... It's not the pasture. It's like something else.
The grey part?
Yeah.
Down the bottom right.
No, like near the weather station tower. It's hard to
There's
see now 'cause it's dark.
yellow. Yeah.
It's like a peach colored, touching some of the rivers.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's the meadows.
Oh, okay.
And then the grey is mountain top, and the rest is generally forest. Yeah, so the river isn't really a river. It's because the way we import our maps, we can't use all the wonderful river tech that Unreal has, just because of the way they're generated. So it's quite literally just a flat river shader right now, where it's just under the map, there's just a single layer of water that suddenly pops up in places, right?
Okay, I see. Darn, another river. I think I should have stayed home. I don't know which river this is.
When you've crossed, what, 3 now? Or 2?
2, I think. It might be one of these 3 skinny ones, like that when it forks into 3.
Yeah, you need to... If you can find your compass and figure out which way the weather tower is, that should tell you, right? Because you could be down at the river, just a straight one, running east-west. Yeah, you need to turn off your flashlight before you use your compass. It's not great.
Well, we're not lost. The weather tower is that way, I think. Like west.
Yeah, then you're still crossing rivers. Right.
Yeah, okay. I definitely don't want to get wet right now, though. But maybe I have to.
I mean, I would suggest getting to a cabin.
Yeah.
That means crossing. It's not going to cool you down that much because, well, you've got waterproof stuff on, right?
Okay. Well, maybe I can cross and find a cabin. I'm risking it.
I'm just
if I die,
to your death.
Oh boy, I can't see.
Huh?
I'm in the water and I'm okay.
Oh, what?
Okay, this might be
Oh,
bad.
it's really... I can't see it.
No, I can't see anything
I
either.
thought it
Well-
actually go off. Oh, it did.
Everything's gonna be fine. I'm getting really cold. Please, not like this. I looked across and saw where I could get up, and so I went. Oh no, I didn't. Oh,
I'm
no.
so sorry.
No. This isn't your fault. I jumped in the river. Not like this. Not like this. Well, it's okay.
In a snow
Like
game.
the sun might come up. Yeah, I'm trying to get up, but I can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, as I said, lighting's being worked on.
Oh, I'm up.
Before.
Oh my god. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
I am very cold. Oh, and there's a swamp here. Oh shoot. Time for some bunny hopping. There's got to be a cabin over here somewhere. How long until I die?
Oh, 24 degrees.
Okay. Everyone just
So
think
you have a
warm
little
thoughts.
time, but not a lot. I mean, if you can find some shelter from the wind and just use those cardboard boxes, it might give you. But again, it's very
wet?
cold.
They're damp. Oh, shoot. Alright, this is an emergency. Come on. I don't think I saw any sticks. Well, we can't. 'cause
Oh
there's
yeah,
snow
you're
everywhere.
turning. But
Oh god.
keep beside that fire. Just yeah.
This piece of paper will save me. Please. Oh no. No.
Rip.
No, dude. Oh shoot! I should have just stayed in the cabin probably and waited for the storm.
Show data, because it'll tell you how close you were to a cabin as well. I think.
Oh, I don't even know if I want to know that. I'll be so sad. Oh, let's see.
Oh no, you were a good 200 meters away. So
Okay, so I was just dead. Probably that's the cabin we left, and I should have just stayed there when it started snowing, and I decided to leave. And that was stupid. That was a stupid decision. Okay, well, that was a good run. I mean, still, though, like, that was a good run.
yeah.
And like we were talking about earlier, things like that, like, I died and I lost, but, like, that was a memorable experience.
No, but I get. I've seen quite a few comments on Discord where like this, like where they end up playing 3 hours and they're going, yeah, I didn't get to the weather tower, but I'll get there tonight, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's this kind of, it's the same kind of draw as PUBG had, which was like, just I want to play one more game because I made the fuck up.
Like
Right.
it wasn't a game. Like I decided I did something stupid and I ended up dying. So next time I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. And you learn a lot by like in survival games in general. People always ask me for in different games like DayZ and whatnot, like tips and stuff. And my tip is always just die. Like the best way to learn in these kind of games
Yes.
is by dying. So just die and you'll learn a lot, and then go again.
That's it. Like, how do you learn a city get lost? Right. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Same kind of deal. Okay, amazing.
this has been great.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming
I'll
on the
leave you
stream.
to it.
This was so
Of course.
awesome. And
And this, you now have the dev build, so it'll be, you get the nightly build basically if you ever have time to test it.
okay, cool. Yeah, and I can fly around and finally get to the weather station by cheating.
And yes, if everyone could wishlist the game on Steam, that would be great.
Yes, there's a command
but,
chat, ! Prologue. If you can wishlist it, that would be a huge help. And if you want to play the demo, you can actually play this. It's not. I'm not playing I'm playing it at advanced build, a dev build. But if you want to play it, ! Prologue. There's a link. It's on Steam. There's the link in chat. So check it out. Go wishlist it. Go play the demo.
If you come join our Discord,
and
we
the Discord.
have a play test with the full build running at the moment.
Okay,
So
perfect.
it's a pretty easy sign-up process, and yeah, it's lots of helpful people. We've got a pretty good community. I'm pretty proud. Like one of the producers says, he really loves the community because some of the stuff they've been doing with the build and the feedback. Like the last playtest, we got 120 bug reports on GitHub from the community, which is great.
Wow,
So like
nice.
having that level of interaction, even at this early stage, is really really good to see. Really happy for the team.
Okay, awesome. Thank you
But
again.
yeah, so-
And what's that show called again? Chat War,
Foundation.
Okay, Foundation. Okay. If you watch any, enjoy.
I think
And I'm
it's
going to check it out.
4 seasons deep now. This is the 4th season.
Okay,
So
nice.
lots to catch up on.
Okay, perfect. Binge time.
And yes, thanks again, chat. You've been great.
Thank you, chat.
And if I missed any of your questions, I'm very sorry.
Oh, no, that's totally fine. Don't worry about that. All right, if
Too
you're
busy
on here
talking.
again, let me know. And we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, talk to you later.
All right, see you, dude.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye.
All right. That was very cool. That was very, very cool. And thank you, PlayerUnknown, for coming on the stream. And sorry, Bob. I'm a little late for Bob. That was really cool. I was pretty nervous about that, to be honest, because I didn't really know what to do and what to talk about. And it ended up being really fun. And we learned that PlayerUnknown's a big Star Trek fan. Oh my gosh. What a great day. That was the best part, maybe. Learning that he's a big Star Trek fan. Okay. I'm going to tell Bob, because guess what? So is Bob. Hello, Bob.
Hello?
Guess who's a big Star Trek fan?
Who?
PlayerUnknown.
Really?
Yeah, like big time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. That was the best part of the whole thing. I mean, sorry, the best part was the game or whatever, but it's always nice meeting a real Star Trek fan, you know?
A Trekkie.
Yeah. Gosh, we're cool, huh, Bob? Sorry I'm late, Bob. Or whatever. I know I said I'd be like a little earlier than this. I hope you're okay and not losing your
Yeah.
mind.
No, it's fine. I'm in a top 5 situation.
I'm so sorry. Good luck.
No, it's fine. Everything's good. I have Lynx and MK14. I have the G-Spot.
Okay. Will that
It's
get on
like-
YouTube?
it's-
Maybe. I actually
unless
didn't
I
record that,
somehow
but I have
fumble.
the VOD, of course.
This should be a doubler.
Okay, you got this, Bob. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for watching my videos, YouTube. I love you.